the building. I see Ginger. I see Yassine. I got to bounce up a few folks. Hello, welcome in. It's Saturday night, and I am your host, Triple L, for the Living and Loving Show. I see Papa Bear sings. Hello, welcome. Let's see, I've got Bruce and Shu and Jay. Let's see, Young Jay and DJ. I see you. I see you. You guys keep the chat active. Lotus, I see you. We've got our first guest in the building. When I have my second guest in the building, would you please let me know? Welcome in, everyone. I am your host for the Living and Loving Show, and it is Saturday night here on the platforms. Thank you for joining us. Please get comfortable, grab a snack, get a beverage. Be safe if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing while streaming and watching. But welcome in. Please feel comfortable in here. Please welcome in each guest with spamming their emojis and listening to their journeys in life and love. This is our literally the week of the 2-year anniversary for being a featured show. So I am so grateful. I can never thank you all enough. I see you, Top Badge Catch in the building, y'all. Make sure you hit catch with the favorite everyone that you're feeling their vibe in here, okay? So what we like to do in here is live well, love more, and laugh as much as possible. I say laugh always, but I know and you know and we know life can get hard. I see you, King. Thank you so much. Sorry, honey, I couldn't find your IG, but you've been on the show before, Brooklyn King. So you got this. I'll make it easy and fun. We have a wonderful show lined up for you. I think Emoji J is on the recording. I'm pretty sure we've got amazing Papa Bear Sings, y'all, is with us tonight. I hope your mom is doing well, Papa Bear. He is going to do our intro for us. Get ready. This is our 102nd show. We have been featured for 105 weeks now. I might be off by one or something, but let's get into the intro and I'll tell you more about the show in just a few moments. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. All right, here we go.
Changes. Come pick me up, I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. But somebody wake me up. I don't wanna be like a robot.
It's a lot of feedback, Papa Bear.
Just see her face whenever I look, she's standing in the crowd.
No, Skippy, very breaking uppy. Let's take a second. We'll try it again. Y'all, live streaming. Hello, welcome in. Hi. I need 10 faves. Get in there and favorite the person that says they need 10 faves. Let's do this. All right, high five, everybody. Air fives, air hugs, air high fives. Spam the butterflies, if you would, or your own emojis. I love it. Spam your own emojis. Tell people when you go live. Network in here. That is the best part about the live communities, okay? Again, this is our 2nd year featured this month. September 25th is the official date where I did my pilot and was accepted into the featured show community. This is the Living and Loving Show. We're here every Saturday at 7 p.m. I've only missed a few weeks, and it was literally reasons that were, had to happen that way, unfortunately. But we're here tonight together. While Papa Bear is working on some tech things for our intro, we are going to move into our loving affirmation for the night. So, everything is working out for my highest good. I want you to please, for a moment, take a deep breath and take this into your heart space. You can type it in the chat. You can screenshot it. And I want you to remember that even in these wild times in which we live, 2023, September 16th, 2023, I bet none of you thought we would be the way we are right now in this world. But I will tell you, everything is working out for your highest good, for my highest good, for our highest good. Does that mean everything is easy? No, it does not. Does that mean we don't need to be discretionary with who we choose to bring into our space? No, it does not. What it means is that God or higher power, spirit, universal energy, and it's also Rosh Hashanah to those who celebrate, but those who believe in a bigger power, bigger than themselves, however that looks for you, is working for you, loves you, wants you to be your best self. So please remember, everything is working out for our highest goods. I believe this within my deepest knowing. I know that it is hard. Life is very challenging, but I promise you, if you trust that even in challenging times, the universe only wants what is best for you. We all may have different ways to meet our creator, and I promise you that that is okay too. So we're not here to be divisive, we're here to be inclusive, and please don't request the guest box. This is a featured show hour. After the show, after 8 p.m. Eastern, I will accept guests in and we'll do after party stuff. King Goober in the building, y'all hit him with the fave. Thank you for that favorite, Shakati, I see you. We have Emoji J, he is recording our show for YouTube. He's also hosting an auction tonight. We have two phenomenal guests. They're both in the chat, so make sure you hit them with the fave. They both have lotus flowers in their name. We have Lotus, and we also have Brooklyn King V. They're my two amazing guests for this night. So please get comfortable, relax. And Papa Bear, if you're ready, I would love for you to do our intro. And if you can't, just let me know in the chat, so I will move into our next piece. I'm gonna pull out my phone because I got some jokes for y'all tonight. I did a little research, a little of this, a little of that, and all while raising 3 children. So it's been a very busy Saturday. But I want to let you know, thank you so much for all the gifts. I apologize I didn't mention that. Y'all, during the show, I do focus on the content of the show and also my guests. So please know I am reading your chats. I do see you. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you for all the gifts in advance. That top gifter at 8 o'clock will get a shout out on Instagram. Right now it's looking like a story that I can put into a reel for you, help get you some exposure on the gram if you're interested in that for your growing your own channel as a streamer. And if you just want to be kind to me and the guests tonight, you are greatly appreciated and seen. Okay, here we go. We're going to do this again. It's Papa Bear coming in with our intro. Thank you so much, Papa Bear Sings. He's also an amazing streamer. Hit him with that fave. There's no sound, or it's low sound maybe.
Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down.
There we go. I think.
Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. Sick of waiting, getting too restless to be in this dusty town. I've heard of this place where people forget and you get another try. So please put me on the door. Don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. I won't see your face wherever I look. I'm blinded by the light. So let go. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light.
James, y'all, thank you so much. He's also in the chat right now, being a sweet, amazing human that he is, helping remind folks that this is a respectful stream. We like to encourage, uplift, and love each other as much as we can, knowing that not everybody's on the same page, and that's okay. We love diversity in here. We love uniqueness. And thank you, Papa Bear, for coming in tonight to do the intro. I appreciate you. Papa Bear also has done many weeks with us as after show music, and who knows, he might be back soon, either as a guest or as some live music for our show. So welcome in, everyone. We have 267 viewers in the chat. I appreciate you for being here. We are on featured show hour. Please, when you're ready, favorite my guests. When you have a second, favorite me if you're enjoying the content. And I'm happy you're here. We just went over our loving affirmation, which is everything is working out for my highest good, for your highest good, for our highest good. I also would like to share with you some healthy living tips for this week. I was doing some personal development for myself and for a client, and I stumbled upon something that was just so well written. I wanted to share it on the show this evening. So as we proceed, please keep the chat alive, whether that's butterfly emojis or your own emojis or just agreeing or just letting people know you're in here. Please feel comfortable to chat and connect with each other. I want us, as we move forward in these trying times, to practice three things. I want us to practice self-care. I want you and me and us to put ourselves first sometimes. Now, if we're already putting ourselves first, then maybe we need to talk offline and we could talk about ways that you could encourage being good to others instead of just to yourself. But I want to those of us out here that are giving more than we take and loving more than we are loved and supporting others more than maybe we are being supported, to remember to practice self-care. So our healthy living tips this week are 3. They come in a triple pack. The first one is practice self-care. The second one is I would like you to have self-empathy. Empathy is another word for understanding. I would like you to practice self-understanding. Know what things you need to be the best you. If you need quiet spaces, or if you need loud music, if you need bright colors, or you need a dark place to just mellow, whatever it is that you need to be your best self, I want you to understand that, embrace that, and use that for you. That is your inner knowingness telling you this is for you and maybe something else is not for you. So practice self-care, practice self-empathy, and I want you to, now this one is going to ruffle a few feathers, okay? Maybe not, but it's a hard one for those of us, again, that are more giving, more loving, more caring than we take. And a lot of you in here, if you've been with me for 2 years or less on this show, you know a lot of us, we can relate to giving more in our personal lives, stream lives, careers, with elder parents, with siblings, with caregiving to our children, to our spouses, to just our streams. So if you are one of those, and you don't have to say it in the chat, but if you are, I want you to work on saying no. I want you to work on saying no. This is an important step for folks who are overgivers, overdoers, overlovers, overachievers, and it is something that is hard. And I can say it from my own personal journey in life. Type it in the chat. Practice saying no. Do I mean say no to each and everything that comes your way? Absolutely not. In fact, I have a whole sign here that says yes. And most of the time, I have a whole book here that says say yes from Shonda Rhimes. Okay. And you guys know I love that book. Go get it, y'all. Get it. Get it. Just get it. You're the yes. Okay. But yes to life, yes to great things, yes to yourself. But I also want you to say no to things that no longer serve you, that things that are not lifting you up. Those could be people, places, or things. They could be streams. They could be, it could be a lot of things. Practice saying no. The 3 healthy living tips of this week are practice self-care, practice self-empathy, which is self-understanding, and please practice saying no to things that are not for you. Do not feel guilty, feel empowered, and you will protect your energy for the things that you really should be saying yes to. Yes to doing better in your personal life. Yes to better health. Yes to better finances. Yes to achieving the goals that we set for ourselves. Yes is amazing, but no is just as amazing and just as important. Do not let anyone tell you for 1 minute you should not be saying no to many things in your world. You should. And I empower you and give you this. I know you've heard it before. I'm no Oprah. I'm just trying to get there. And I don't want to be Oprah anymore, huh? Whatever. All right, let's move into the jokes. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for joining us. Shout out to the 408 viewers who have joined us. We are on the featured show hour of Living and Loving with Triple L. It is 7:22 here on the East Coast. Papa Bear did the intro. Thank you for doing that. Emoji J is doing an event. We were just on Kitty Commander's amazing event for the featured show extravaganza. And I don't know if you guys got to see me, but I was like in getting ready mode for a live show. So you guys got to see me kind of do some behind the scenes at around 6 this evening. But whatever you're doing or wherever you joined in, thank you for being here. You matter, you're special, you're unique, and you have gifts to give this world that we need now. I promise you, if you are living and breathing in this year at this time, and you're here in this stream, living and loving with Triple L on a Saturday night, you have a bigger purpose than you could ever understand, and we need you to fulfill it now more than ever. Period. All right. Let me get my music back on before I get too, sometimes I go on a soapbox, okay? All right, it is what it is. Someday you'll vote for me for president, and I'll save the world, and we'll have tinfoil hats and all that. Thank you for all the gifts. I appreciate you. Senor Jukebox coming in from Aruba. No way. Welcome. Oh, we got Fairy Godmother. Y'all favorite everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Chelsea's in the building, y'all. Amazing Chelsea. We're going to get her on this show soon. Oh, yeah. It's about that time. But not yet. Okay. We have 2 guests coming up, y'all. But before we do that, I just want to lighten the mood. You know me, I get passionate about things that really matter. Things that matter to me are people and this world. I love animals as well, but I really love people and I really love our worlds. And what I have seen on and on, is a lot of things lately. So I encourage you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And right now, we did the loving, we did the living. We kind of switched it this week, okay? And now we're going to do the laughs. So just bear with me for a second. Here we go. So it is National Dance Day. I didn't get into all those right now, but I was actually dancing, doing dishes this morning, and then I found out it's National Dance Day. So if you like to dance like I like to dance, or if you just like to move your body, even a finger, this is the time. Wiggle it out for a second, get silly with me, and these are some dance jokes. All right. How many dance teachers does it take to change a light bulb? 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. I didn't say they were good jokes. Did not say they were good jokes. Just said they were jokes. Put your silly hat on. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes. All right. So that's how many. That's how many. Yeah. Put the little silly glasses on for a moment. Okay. Here we go. I got 2 more. I got more than that, but we're going to go with 2. All right, here we go. What's a Chip's favorite dance? Y'all can do this one. Senor Jukebox in Aruba knows this one. The salsa, baby. What's the Chip's favorite dance? The salsa. Okay, I do know how to salsa a little bit. Hello, merengue. Okay, all right. Enough about that. All right. Now, this is the other one I loved. Okay, here we go. How do you make a tissue dance? How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. You had that one. All right, Jay got that one. Good job, good job. All right, enough about that. All right, you put a little boogie in it, baby. Boogie, boogie, not a boogie, boogie, but whatever. Okay, all right, all right, all right. So enough about this. How about we get into these amazing guests tonight? Living and Loving with Triple L. Oh my Lord. Okay. Thank you so much, y'all. It is time for our first guest. Now, I want to let you know that the amazing Lotus, who's coming in as our first guest, and Brooklyn King, who is in the chat, Brooklyn King V, is here as well. They have both been on my show before. But interestingly enough, the way the universe works, they have also both gone through things that have changed their circumstances since the last time they were on our show. So I invited them back this evening with the help of some amazing folks. Tabajuma B, love her. And we were trying to get this all lined up, and we had some things shift tonight, and well, it's working out. So we have two amazing men. They are both streamers. One is a little bit more seasoned. The other is also an older streamer. Okay, shout out to the 40 and over club on the platforms, y'all. Please spam the emojis for Lotus. It is the lotus flower. Please spam that for him. He is coming up first as our first guest, and then we will also interview tonight Brooklyn King V. He also has a lotus in his name, but he is the king emoji. So please spam those as we welcome them and to talk about life and love as streamers on and off the platform. Please be kind and encouraging. Shower them with all and any gifts you want to give tonight. They deserve it. These men are dedicating time tonight to be with us on the show. Please be respectful of their journey and encouraging. So ways you can do that: agree in the comments, spam their emojis, hit that favorite, give them a gift if you've got it. They are amazing individuals, and I'm so happy to have them back tonight. Lotus, when you're ready, if you can request the guest box, and if there's any glitchy stuff, let me know. We are having some storm stuff coming in this evening tomorrow, so if I lose y'all, I'll be back as soon as I can. Global warming is real, and the weather is getting wilder, y'all. And I already lived in a wild weather zone. All right, here we go. Without further ado, the amazing, the one, the only Lotus.
Wow, how can I follow that?
Hello.
I'm still getting over your last joke. I mean, I can't get it out of my head.
Okay, I know they're not the best jokes ever, but you know, I try to be silly, right? I think life is so challenging. Why not just relax for a few minutes and just get back in that youthful energy? Just even if it's 10, 15 minutes, right? Just kind of remember that life is good. We can laugh and love and really embrace each other at any part of life. But definitely the laughter makes it a lot more fun, right? So welcome in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so flexible. I'll share with you another time about just things in my own journey right now, but I'm grateful for you just showing up as your amazing self. Thank you, Senior Jukebox, for gifting the lotus flowers. Those crystal flowers are gorgeous. And Lotus, you share whatever you're comfortable sharing. And I know, like you mentioned, do we have an hour? And we can do an after show connection too. So we can do a little Q&A. We can invite a few folks in if you have time. While we've got the viewers, we've got almost 600 people in here around 7:30 on, you know, half into the show. So if you want to do that afterwards, if we don't have enough time to dig deep, we can do that. Okay. So just kind of let me know if that works for you later. But tell us first just about Stream Dream. How did you get started streaming? And then we're going to talk, I think probably more of the bulk of it about kind of love and what's transpired since I've gotten to know you.
Well, I just hit my 2-year anniversary about 2 weeks ago. I came on the app just like, I guess it was just the dating part, and I saw the live, and I went in there, and I always liked when Yahoo Chat was in the 80s. We had these rooms, and I thought, that'd be cool. You could actually see the person, and you can create rooms and meet new people or people from all around the world. And then when I went on, I said, "Wow, this is cool." And these people play music, so I liked it.
I'm doing a little housekeeping while you're chatting.
Okay. The reason
And I'm going to make you in this screen. But y'all, my bouncers that are in here, please watch the chat for me so I can focus on the interview. Remember, everyone, welcome in. This is a featured show. This is my first guest, Lotus. I am Triple L, your host. We live well, love more, laugh always in here. We definitely keep it positive and uplifting to my guests, but to me as well as the host. If you can't contain your own comments, we'll help you Uber to the next stream. But if you can do it yourself and be a mature streamer, viewer, gifter, just swipe left or right and come back later when the stream feels more like something you want to be a part of. Thank you so much. And sorry, Lotus, for that. But we already had some folks just thinking that this is where they should say their verbal diarrhea. All right, so here we go. So you liked Yahoo Chats. That was something you were into at one point, right? I definitely know AOL chat rooms back in the day. And so how did you come to this platform? And you said 2 weeks, but did you mean 2 years streaming?
Yeah, 2 years.
Oh, okay, because you said 2 weeks, and I was like, wait a minute. I've known you for a while. Okay, so 2-year streamer. And what do you love most about being a live streamer?
I just like meeting new people. I don't particularly like the battles. I know they're a necessary entity, especially every time I come on, I get told how old I am. But, you just got to have thick skin. But the amazing thing about streaming is, which we'll get into later, is I've had better friends meeting on this stream than people I knew live and in my own family.
It's I like to sometimes say it just like real life friendships. It's a chosen family, right? A chosen virtual family, and they can be more supportive than our real life folks. I can totally relate to that. I'm sure many people in here, including the folks hitting the hearts. Thank you for the chat, y'all. Welcome in. This is a featured show. I see your comments. Thank you for being here. This is my first guest of the night. This is Lotus. So please hit him with that favorite. Link up on his Instagram where he posts things about his streams. So tell us, when do you typically stream and what do you do in your streams?
I usually come on at night. We'll get into what happened. My schedule's kind of been, all over the place right now. But actually, some good news came, and I'll tell that at the end.
Great.
But yeah, it's usually probably between 7 and 10 at night.
Okay. So a later evening streamer, 7 to 10 Eastern, or is it Eastern time slot?
Yes.
Okay. So Eastern time slot, evening streamer. We're going to share some great news. I love that part. I love the love too. So is it time to move into that part of it, or do you want to, are we going to, Yep. Okay. All right. So again, share whatever you do want to share. If I ask a nosy question and you don't want to answer, we just breeze right over it. But if you're open to answering it, I appreciate you being an open book. So talk to us about, when I met you, let's start there. When I met you, you were in a partnership with someone. Yes, because I met you through Amazing Top Badge Silly Lily. And your vibe is just very inclusive, encouraging. You've had a long life. You've been through many things. And you come here to spread joy and positivity and good music and good vibes. I know you're an animal lover. You're a people lover. You're a hard worker. You know, you're all around great human. And that's why I was so privileged to have you back tonight. And I'm thanking you again for that. Um, but I know when I met you, you had a partnership and there was a story there. And we actually had y'all together on the show, right? It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, mind blowing now looking back at it, right? So let's talk about what has happened since we last met here on the show.
Well, that particular night, let me go back. I'll give a little background. My wife died last January, and she had like 10 years. She had a mini stroke, and then she developed diabetes. She ended up on dialysis. She did dialysis for 5 years. Then she actually got a kidney transplant. And it went okay for about 3 or 4 months. And then she developed bad things to the point where she almost had to get her foot amputated. She had all her toes amputated. She eventually died of sepsis. Um, I met this person we were talking about three weeks after that, and it was like everything we talked about was like, oh yeah, you talk to somebody just similar interests. Um, we went dated a little bit, and then she was actually still married, and she's still married right now.
Okay.
She had a fight, and I let her move in with
So 3 weeks after you lose your wife, of how many years? How long were y'all married?
18.
18 years married. She went through major health challenges. And that is hard on its own because it sounds like there was it how many years was she kind of deteriorating? And I'm sorry not to laugh, but sometimes I can't say words. So how many years were you dealing with that with her?
She was actually very self-sufficient, especially with the dialysis. She did everything she did it at home, the peritoneal, I think it's called, and she did everything.
Right.
But the last 2 years, she started losing. She couldn't. I guess the stroke started taking its effect, and I had to take over. I had to do the dressing on her foot and everything, and she just started. I think she lost her will.
Yes, I can. Yeah,
It was tough on me because I was, we don't get trained to be a caretaker. But I guess you don't get trained to be a parent either. You just have to learn on the fly, you know. And yeah, I met that 3 weeks after because nobody showed up to the funeral. And that would be a whole nother show just about her because she would go to the hospital and bring food for the family. She was an Italian, and people in the lobby she'd make, and then she'd go to work and make sure just make sure everybody was. She cared more about everybody else than herself. She didn't take care of herself.
and I'm sure that was hard for you to be with her in her last years and to give so much of yourself to your partner, your wife, and then to lose her, and then to have no one who she was there for all those years not be there for her, just to say something sweet or just to be there for and a lot of people, to be honest, can't handle death.
Yeah.
Right. It's hard. That's a very humbling, very real, very it'll make you rethink a lot of things when you realize we are all going to go. I don't care what these people are selling y'all, the cryo and all that stuff, y'all, we're gonna all go at some point. And that would have been hard, to have to go through that. So here you are, vulnerable state, meet a woman, right? 3 weeks after, and like you said, there was a lot of connections right off the cuff.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Well, one night she had a fight with her husband, and I told her just move in with me. So she stayed with me for 8 months, and we were very close. And then I asked because I wanted to celebrate. She asked me to move in with her. She got her house back. So I came on your show April 1st, and she was at that bar. Well,
Okay.
little did I know,
Okay.
I saw on Facebook that very night when she was there, she had connection problems and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She was seeing this other guy, and it showed right on Facebook. She's sitting at the bar, and he's sitting right behind her.
Oh, so somebody took a picture while they were hanging out and you saw it
Well, I after the fact,
after the
because
fact.
I'll explain it. I lived there for about 2 months, 2.5 months. It was right till Memorial Day weekend, and then she comes up with this man up thing, and you know, she
Now, all this
started
time she was
insulting.
already married. She was already married, leaving. And at the time I met you, I thought she was in like a very not good relationship, right? Which was part of the
Yeah,
reason she was wanting to be with you and kind of leave that. Is that right?
right.
So, but then it turns out she had another person involved. Is that right? So a triple party?
Well, apparently she was seeing him all the time because what it came back to when I first started dating her, I wasn't ready. So I said, if you want to see somebody else, we're not exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then she came back to that when I moved in with her. I said, I wouldn't have left my place and moved in with you with that. I'm not that. I don't. I couldn't do that, and that's not honest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then she said something about I wasn't her type,
Hmm.
and then
But this
I
was
said
after you guys were together. How long total? Like a year?
almost, yeah.
Yeah.
It almost got to a
So
year, about maybe 11 months. She was with me. Yeah, it was about a year because I met her in January. January, yeah, it was more than a year.
how long do you think? I mean, I know hindsight is 2020, and also you find things out later, right? After kind of breakups happen. But how long do you think she was still seeing other people while y'all were building a new relationship? You were helping her get out of her, let's say, allegedly abusive relationship. Not saying it wasn't, but at this point, she was definitely not being the best person to you in that partnership. Um, wasn't divorced. Y'all moved in together, and now she's now dating another individual. How long do you think she was doing that, or do you think it was just kind of towards the end? Doesn't sound like it was just
I
towards the end.
um I think she was seeing him for a lot longer than she was letting me out. But the the thing that I guess blew her up is when she told me I wasn't her type. I asked her, Was I your type when you lived with me?" And then she was like, "Oh, you're calling me a liar." I guess it blew up. Well, she told me to leave. I didn't have any money. All I had was Social Security. And I had a friend that lived outside of Philadelphia. I went to his house. Um, she took a video
Mm-hmm.
of a picture of my wife's wedding, her parents from 1934. And she says, "Here's the only picture you have of your parents," and she threw it in the fire. Threw it in the
Well,
fire.
that's not okay.
All right.
Okay.
And then she
Yep.
sent more videos saying if I ever get near her house or anything, I'll be shot. And all my things are there. My couch, my exercise bike, my I had a bed in the shed because she had an extra key, and she went there and took my bed, which was worth $4,000. And the only way I could get that back was go to court because the police didn't want to they don't want to deal. It's a civil matter, right? I was saying, well, if the
Totally.
police aren't going to help me, the courts definitely aren't going to help me. So from all my friends here who've been incredible, just said move on. it's stuff. It hurts. It hurts. You've looked all your life. I mean, I had a cookbook from Argentina when I lived. That was my parents from 1968. Stuff like that. Why did she need that? And
I agreed.
and
So
things
I'm
that
gonna
mean
I'm gonna have
something
to.
to me. Yeah, I said I
Yeah,
needed.
I know, and I don't have a full hour right
I
now,
know,
but we will do some more after the
but
show talk, if that's
I want
okay.
to come. I want to. When I went to my friend, he's a great friend, but he's having his own issues with his children, and he had his ex-wife had her daughter. He was guardian, and she was walking around in bra and panties. He's 13 years old. So I thought, I can't stay here. I got to get out. So through Stream, that's why I live in Indiana, because I met somebody that's a streamer that said, "Hey, you just come here. I'll get you a place. I'll help you." And she's been awesome. Just a total friend, total. And but for a while I was homeless. I almost had to go to a homeless shelter. Um, and I'm just thinking where I came from, saying goodbye to my wife, to where I am now. But I went through the VA, and I went to the housing authority. And on Tuesday, I'm going to have my own apartment. And these people, the VA, the housing authority, is going to pay the first month's rent, the security, and the deposit on the electric.
That is amazing. And
Yeah,
that
that's.
must be the good news you were talking about sharing with us tonight.
I've been
That's
so worried.
phenomenal.
This place closes at the end of in the middle of October, and I would I would I didn't know what was going to happen. I was in the Air Force. Um, so it's, I think the big thing, I had two messages tonight. One's protect yourself. Yeah. I mean,
From
so many
folks that
people
aren't
ask
for your
me,
highest good, right? From people who are not. Okay, so this, I would love to just for 1 second say, it takes 2 years, y'all. 2 years. That's 24 months, y'all. That's like over 700 days to know someone for real. And even then, folks can fool folks for 2 years. Now that is harder to do, but it's proven that it can happen. So, and I'm not saying Lotus is at fault here. What I'm saying is we all,
right.
young ones too, y'all, slow it down. Take your
Well,
time.
I have
Because
a phrase. I have a phrase that I always say. I don't know if I should say it here because you might not be right. I'll say
as
it on
long
the
as
other.
it's not a cuss word, or we can do it after the show. I'm definitely going to have you back in, but I only have 10 minutes left in the featured hour. I have to hop into our second interview.
Okay.
Thank you, Lotus, so much for being here again, for your flexibility, your amazing stories, sharing your heart, sharing your journey. These are real life stories, hard stories to share. And I want you to, if you would please hang around till a little bit after 8 so I can get you back in the box. We can continue the conversation, invite a couple other folks in. I saw a lot of folks saying they're also veterans. I saw a lot of support for you, for your journey in losing your wife, going through a very toxic next relationship, and even to the point of homelessness, where you're now rebuilding that with an amazing stream connection. So someone you met off live streaming who has supported you, it sounds, in many ways. I want to hear more about that. And now you have also the opportunity to have VA housing. Life is good, Lotus, and you deserve the best. And I'm so proud of you. And you keep your head up and you keep streaming, and everybody tap that favorite on this amazing man, Lotus. He's a great energy, I promise you. And I want to talk to you a little bit more just after 8.
All right.
Not Suri telling me she likes to be appreciated. Okay, I'm gonna let you let yourself out of the box. Suri loves it here. Hi, everybody. It is almost 8 o'clock, but we are not done yet. This is our featured show called Living and Loving with Triple L. I am your host. Thank you for joining us. Remember, this is a positive, uplifting stream. We live well, we love more, we laugh always. We are here to uplift and encourage as we connect on live streaming live stories, real life journeys in life and love. My second guest of this evening is none other than Brooklyn King V. I had the pleasure of meeting him quite a while back with another amazing streamer on the app. You know her, Top Badge Uma B. They are both phenomenal humans. They were on my show as a couple, and he is back tonight to share with us his journey since then. He's going to fill us in now. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Brooklyn King V, when you're ready, please request the guest box. Thank you everyone who's requesting the box. I will have you come in and join us for the after party and the after show. And here we go. Brooklyn King V, thank you so much for being here on the Living and Loving Show tonight. Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. 1,000, almost 70 viewers. I think I can't see it. But thank you for being here. Hi, Brooklyn King. How are you?
Hey, Triple, how you been?
Good. I saw you in your show earlier.
Yeah.
Would you just start there? Tell us a little bit about what you were doing earlier today in your stream dream.
So since February of this year, I have a sports talk every Saturday from 5 to 7 Eastern time. We talk about sports, we talk about relationships, we talk about anything that's on our mind, except for politics. We do not do politics. That gets kind of crazy.
Got it.
Except for politics. Yeah, I've been doing it for the past, 9 months already. 9 months.
It's February, yeah. So every Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m., y'all, if you're interested in sports talk, relationship talk, life talk with the fellas and the ladies, please make sure you hit the favorite with Brooklyn King V here, and join his live streams. Now, I want to say, and I know you've been here before, and I know you've been in the chat and listening to the show, but I do want to just let you know, I want you to feel comfortable and only share what you want to share. I appreciate you for being you, and I know love and life can get challenging and things happen, right? That's real life. So if I ask anything that you don't want to answer, we'll skip right over it, and please share whatever you do want to share. So talk to us about streaming in general, because you're back. Did you take a little break?
I took a break for about 4 months.
Okay.
For 4 months. I got into a relationship with the incredible Uma B, 111. Everybody's favorite streamer. Got a relationship. We just needed to have boundaries with the dating. You know, we're both, she's a top bass streamer and I'm a local streamer. So we wanted to keep it nice and level, not a lot going on. So out of respect for her, I just stopped streaming for like 4 months, to keep, the streaming out the way, pay attention to her and her life and what needs to be done for her. So I did it for respect for her. But after that, it's been lovely. Everything's been lovely.
Well, I love a lot of things about y'all, both of you, and the other part of y'all, other part, and I think you know what I mean. And I don't want to go too far into it, but I do want to talk about it because this is to me where people level up in life. Where you're a mature man. You're 44 years old, I believe, maybe somewhere in that area, right? I'm 46-year-old woman streamer. You found love on the app, and then like things do, it didn't go the full distance, but it was still valuable, right? And the thing that I really love and appreciate is that y'all have made this beautiful dynamic still work. Yes, you gave space, she gave space, and let healing happen and growth happen and appreciation and that healthy mature level of like, let's just let this breathe and see if we can revisit it later. And now you all are all friends, am I right?
Yeah, we're lovely friends. That's my buddy. She's my mentor, she's my guardian, she's a great friend, and I attribute that to her all the time. I thank her for all the help she gave me, or the guidance, or the ideas in life, and I took it in, and things have been good since then. And every time something good happened, I think about her, I'll text her, I'm like, hey, thank you for this. This is going well for me. You told me, because you know she does readings,
Yes.
that things is going to start happening. And every time something good happens, it reminds me of her, and I think her all the time, as a friend should do.
That's amazing. And y'all, if you're not picking up what I'm putting down, because I'm trying not to give all his business and Uma B's business, but the thing I love about Top Badge Uma B and Amazing Rose and you, Amazing Brooklyn King, is that you are not afraid to be vulnerable, to be real, to be authentic, to own your own energy, and to know that we can be better together, and we are going to go through hardships, whether it's in friendships,
Mhm.
stream ships, romance ships, you know,
Yeah.
what parenting, whatever. It's going to get challenging, and anything in life worth having is going to have some challenges, right? Whether you're growing it, evolving it like you are as a streamer, as a man,
Yeah.
as a romantic partner. So tell me about, what are you looking forward to now, as you are a, you know, a free agent? I don't know, maybe you're not a free agent, but what are you looking to now in love, now that
Um,
Rose and Uma are now a beautiful couple, that you are
yeah.
friendship circle included in that partnership? I think even
Yeah.
Rose was in the chat with your sports talk today.
Yeah, he was. Rose,
So
he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. He's respectful. He's a loving person, and I respect him for being the person he is. To Uma, you know, they're a power couple, and I love how they are together. I go to their stream. They're talking. They're laughing. They're funny. They do everything as a stream couple should do. Be respectful with each other and keep the loving going on. But on my side, yes, I'm a free agent. Right now, I'm just taking time to just pace for myself with work. I work 2 jobs in New York. Plus, I do this on the side on the weekend. So right now, I'm just loving life, enjoying it every moment of it, and just going with the flow. Whatever happens in my path of love again, I will take my time with it, and I'll re-step what I happened before when I was with Uma.
I love that. You're busy developing you, working hard, playing hard, hopefully getting some fun in there.
Yes.
Streaming. Tell us when you're usually going live. I know you're doing your Saturday sports talk show, 5 to 7 Saturdays, every week. When else are you streaming? And y'all make sure you tap the favorite on Brooklyn King V and join his live streams. But what else are you doing when you do your streams? I know you're a lot of fun. You got a lot of energy. So what are some other things people can look forward to when they pop in to visit you for your streams?
Just a lot of like just quiet time, just a lot of talking about what's going on for the day, or how's everybody's days doing, like if there's any new in their life what's going on. Like I respect everybody that comes in. There's no judgment, there's no foul playing. Everything is it's a peaceful with me. I'm a caring, loving person, and I like giving advice to people based on whatever's going on in their life. And I'm just a simple dude on stream, just having fun. That's all it is.
I love
But
that.
I
So
do stream
yeah.
on the weekends more. Weekdays, I stream for like an hour or two, Monday through Friday, but mostly on the weekends. I stream much more because I'm off on the weekends.
Gotcha. Yeah, 2 jobs. That's hard to fit much else in besides sleep and a little bit of food and a
Yeah.
shower here and there. I get it. So definitely, you know, busy in the Brooklyn streets. Shout out to New
Yeah.
York. And this is Brooklyn King, y'all. Hit that favorite, join his live streams. As you can see, awesome energy, respectful. He's got a simple stream that he likes to encourage folks to get together and have a chat. It might be quiet, it might be calm. They might have a beverage, might have some
Yeah.
music, but definitely a stream you want to join if you just want to go and vibe and have a good time. So, and humble, yes, and knowledgeable. Get in there, T Rex. Come on, get on the show.
Yo,
You should be on the show, T Rex. But thank you so much, Brooklyn King, for being here tonight. I appreciate you. Shout out to the 1,232 viewers. It is about that time, 8 o'clock on the dot here on the East Coast, which means it's after party time. Um, So are you going to be live later this evening? And are you willing to hang out with us a little bit for some after chat, maybe a beverage, maybe some music, maybe a little twerk? Just no. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
I
can,
didn't
I
see
can hang
that.
out. The weekends is all for me. I'm all about popping in another stream, see who's on, supporting people that I know. Even the people that's new to here, I'll pop in, welcome them to POF or wherever stream site they're on, gift them here and there, and just show them that it's all love here. You know, yes, you might have a little bit of drama here and there based on whatever's going on, but out of everything else, it's all love. And if you come to a stream, just show the respect to them. That's it. And I would like to promote the Lotus Lounge. We are a family, love, care, and respect. Our boss and our mentor, Uma B11, she streams every day, Monday through Friday. So come join the fun and the family.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. I apologize. I did mention the Lotuses in the names earlier, but I thank you. Yes. Shout out to Top Badge Uma B and the Lotus Lounge family. And Brooklyn King is a part of that family. So am I. And Lotus happens to be another amazing streamer with the Lotus plant, in his name, but definitely all love vibes, peaceful connection, energy. And thank you so much again. I'll let you out for now, but if you have a minute and a couple minutes to hang out with us, please come in and request the box. If not, I want everybody to make sure you favorited Brooklyn King and join his live stream soon. Either, if not this evening, within the next, probably Sunday Fun Day, you're going to do some football streaming. Yeah. I got my football like right here, like literally.
Okay.
Like we love some football season over here. Football, friends, and family. All right. Thank you again, King. I'm going to let you out for now. Thank you again. Bye for now. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm going to thank my top gifter of the stream right now at the 8 o'clock hour. We have amazing Senor Jukebox coming in live from Aruba. You guys, if you could see that beach, good graciousness. Wow. Thank you, Scottis. Thank you so much.